All right, welcome to another big game preview, and of course, this weekend, we get to see Arsenal versus Tottenham, two North London rivalries. Of course, you're calling them rivalries because of the intensity where this game they bring, not in terms of result. Because in terms of results, in one way, it don't be for a while now. Of course, Tottenham last season won the Europa League, and they get one, bragging right against Arsenal. Arsenal, who have been trophyless for the past 5 seasons, of course. So it don't do.
I know.
Now me will be Arsenal fan talk am, so leave am there where dey.
Get trophyless.
Normally it's supposed to pass like that.
You talk of other, make you
It's supposed to
believe
pass like that.
am. But when you talk of Europe,
30.
Champions League is
130 years. 130 years.
Yes.
Okay.
138 years.
Tell me something I don't know.
Add our age together.
Then Europa should be since 1997 or something like that.
That one they won.
Now Premier League we dey talk about.
No be that one, no be the way they want.
All right. Of course, Arsenal, a team where they draw points in their last game. They draw points in their last game, 2-2 against Sunderland, a very, very decent Sunderland side. We look like say,
2-0.
we look like
And they
say.
say we don't beat. He meets Chelsea. He beat Chelsea.
Honestly.
Is that right? Is that right?
See?
All these people. Well, and then of course Tottenham themselves on and off too. When we played that game against with them against Manchester United, we've been say now the kind of team we say when they involve big game, they are this thing will stand.
Exactly.
But this game, Arsenal versus Tottenham. Arsenal, a lot of players are missing injuries. Their striker would not be back for that injury. But of course, Gabriel, in terms of team news, Gabriel is in training, full training, but we don't know whether he will appear for that game or not. And of course, Merino will expect to start if he no day for that game. For Tottenham themselves, of course, Madison has been missing in action for a while now for them. You talk about that, Udogie, left back, who's not available. You talk about also what that name again, that their right winger.
Poro.
No, not Poro. No, sorry, that right winger they use left.
Okay.
You know the name. The name. So that of course these are key players where they miss for these guys. Them for Arsenal, Gabriel will not be available in the defense. Midfield, I think is more everybody they available except for Odegaard. Odegaard don't come back, but
he might not play.
He might not play. And of course, Madueke, all of these players we don't say they in future. But let's talk about the game.
Even Havertz.
Let's talk about the game. Yeah, let's talk about the game. No, where do we see this one going? Let me start from place where we also get a link with
London.
With London too. So let's start from you. Where do you see this game going?
Now you like they look me. No,
You forget saying club for London. Because na rest stadium, they no say na journey from.
The thing is
Because you rent us for
no be say I doubt we say I get link. You know talk say London is blue. Say now we get London. Now what you for talk? You say I get link. Who come get London?
Let me get London. You get which London? I mean Premier League.
What they talk?
London.
So you for talk say now we get London.
You go outside go fight this person. Come and beat you for your house.
You get link.
Now you get.
What do you get link?
Which London you get?
Okay, that match, anyway, we all know how it used to be before now. Just like you said, I absolutely believe what you said. That is always one way traffic, no two ways about it. In their last 6 games, Arsenal don't win them 4 times. So, but tomorrow's game,
You know they got tomorrow. You don't know what you do.
okay, yes,
This weekend game.
this weekend game anyway, I see Arsenal winning them, no two ways about it. Though we know that Gabriel will not be part of that game. Yogres will not be part of that game.
Please go.
Odegaard, Nonimadeke, and even Havertz. They are very doubtful.
They are doubtful.
Yes, so they might not be in that game anyway. But I want to give it to Arsenal as well. Arsenal will win them. In the last game, that game ended 2-1. That should be January 15th this year. Arsenal won that game. This one too. I am sure Arteta will triumph over.
Becca, you play Tottenham. You don't play Tottenham. How did you feel? And then with you, how you see Arsenal faring in this game?
I think just like you mentioned, whenever it's a big game, they will up their game. But so far, so good. Not Arsenal. There's nothing special about Arsenal pattern. And
You talk against Liverpool.
Nah, Tottenham. I did that.
I don't understand. I don't understand what this special. This special word. I don't know what they do with this special word.
Arsenal, Arsenal is synonymous to, so whenever you want to talk
failure.
about Arsenal comes to my boy. It's all right. It's all right. Nothing special about Tottenham. In fact, since this season, if you don't watch Tottenham for Champions League, you go ask what they do for there. You like say they don't know what they do for there. Therefore, For EPL, the same thing. The only
You don't
thing
forget, say they go Everton, go win Everton.
the only thing is that now
This
try
is
now
it.
lock. Leave that thing now lock. The last that match with Man U, I think what happened is they've never won. It's always been a draw, or we've always won them and all that. That was the mindset they brought in that match. I said that Man U, anybody that watched the match know that okay, Man U played a good game against them. But Arsenal, no matter who is playing, even if Arsenal first 11 no day fit to play, Arteta will still win that Tottenham what they see with whoever in they play with.
Alright.
So as for that one, but no, Tottenham will score, but Arsenal will win.
All right, Dica.
Well, talking about the team that appears serious in the Premier League, but they are the most unserious club in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur.
Like very inconsistent.
They are not serious.
But they have a good coach now.
They are a pretentious club. They pretend. You saw them
Maybe
against
it's-
Man U. Blah, blah, blah. They scored 2 goals, bam. And then Man U equalized. Against Chelsea, they did as if they wanted to play. Chelsea beat them. Against Arsenal, Arsenal will beat them. There is no... Tottenham no be with Tottenham. They are just unserious. They are one team. Even Fulham is more serious than Tottenham. If Fulham has the quality of
players.
players
Yes,
Tottenham
yes,
have,
yes.
they will do more. Talking about the London boys, look at Brentford. Look at what they do in. Look at Crystal Palace. Tottenham is not serious. They are one of the,
They are not.
among the London clubs. They are the most unserious club. They are the most unserious.
Among the London clubs, I think they have the best players.
They have the best
Actually,
players. If you look at their team,
If you look at their team,
you will see
they have the
okay.
best players.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
individual players.
Individual
If you work on
players.
individual players,
Very good.
except
No,
Arsenal.
except Arsenal now.
Except
No,
Arsenal.
Except Arsenal this season.
Which players they get away past Chelsea players? How many players they get? If you talk about their defense, yes.
Chelsea player, this
don't
one
be
playing
there. No, wait.
under 21.
If you talk of say yes, defense, they get defense past Chelsea. Midfield, attack. I know see what you
How
did
many
there.
Chelsea
What
players
about-
they
I don't
think
play
they did,
for their
I don't think they did.
They have
Tottenham
this Netherlands international.
For where?
They
For
just
the
signed.
attack.
They just signed.
That 15. Then you talk
I-
about
we're talking about-
there is no
We are talking about
Tottenham player
individual player.
that plays for under 21.
Yes. Chelsea has more of under 21 players.
There is no Tottenham player.
now
that
by age
doesn't
they judge them now.
for-
I am
No,
telling you.
No, for his country. For his country.
What we mean is
There is no Tottenham player.
Midfield wise, Tottenham no reach, no near Chelsea.
no, they have
Any
Benta Cup, Sa. They have those. See, what we mean is individual
Their
look at their
defense,
team. If you look
their
at their
attack, self.
I
What
don't
it
think
now?
Tottenham at Richarlison. I been at Solanke.
Kudusungo.
You can't help with this.
If you put
Johnson,
if
Johnson,
you put
the new guy they buy from the Netherlands.
If you put Kudus, put Pedro Neto.
Zafi.
Put Kudus, put
What are you
Pedro Neto.
saying?
I mean, what will be the difference between the two of them?
See,
You think they sharp
see,
Kudus like Kudus don't get Kudus don't do well. Never see.
What I was saying
The
before.
attack no
They are
go anywhere.
individual players. Past
yes.
that of
They do.
Chelsea.
No, I no agree for that one.
Okay,
but let's
what's
go
going
ahead.
on. So they are the most unserious London club. The quality of players that they have, if you put these players together and bring a Mikel Arteta to manage them, they would perform more than what they are doing. I don't know what is wrong with. And this did not start today. Let us go way back. Egadafi is one played for Tottenham. You know, Huntela. They used to have decent players.
Never tough. All these players.
I don't
they
know
have
what's
this-
happened.
Bell.
Yes, Gareth Bale.
Modric.
Modric.
A lot of players. But you see them
They
not
have produced
achieving
get-
the way they are
Eriksen.
supposed to.
Yes, Eriksen.
So it did not start today. So in this game, Arsenal all the way.
I think Adebayo
Even
played
though
there too.
Arsenal is the second
from Man City to Tottenham. From
Behind-
Man City to Tottenham.
behind Tottenham, Arsenal is the most unserious club also in the Premier League.
Very
But they are just behind
Just
Tottenham
imagine.
because they finished.
It's
They
in the
finished.
13 Premier League titles.
They finished unserious and they
Wow.
finished second consecutively 3 times hat-trick. Just like Chamakana doesn't won the African women best goalkeeper.
But he's coming again now.
times.
Don't you say Gabriel don't get injured?
Injury, yeah.
You don't say
Gabriel
again.
don't get
injured.
Now this time.
You want to come back?
Another
Saliba,
time,
Now this time.
January, February,
You know they come
they now
again.
go second.
Elephant go too far.
As anticipators.
Gabriel don't get injured now.
Elephant go
Now
too
when
far.
you get replacement, now when you
Odegaard
get
don
replacement,
already go. Gabriel don next
now when you
person
get
next person will be
replacement,
Saliba.
without Odegaard, wey be say na him be the everything, with Arsenal dey on top of Premier League. Saka at some point was not play Arsenal dey on Premier League. Gabriel don go. There's Mosquera, there's Nkape. These defenders better pass.
Oga.
Both your defenders, your
Oga,
defenders.
all this why wey you dey
Oh,
talk.
this is why you dey talk now.
The only person wey don help Arsenal when it matters most na Gabriel.
Yes.
When
Supported.
even the attackers dey, everybody dey.
Na
Na him dey
Gabriel,
come score
he will
that
score
set piece.
and then defend.
And that
And
game
that's
is
why
why
anyone
that is
won
why-
1-0.
That is why
So if
Arsenal,
you lose
hello,
Gabriel for now,
that is
you
why
don't do
Arsenal.
something.
That is why
And you're
Arsenal.
playing?
That's why Arsenal is not a team. When they shout, when I do, I be then do Arsenal only set piece. For how many games when season finish, we score normal goals.
How
So
many
what they
goals?
talk about set piece?
How many goals wey you don score? Open play na only
Against Sunderland, you score. We score.
That's only one goal. Which one?
2 goals now scored against Sunderland.
with
before
what was-
that game we scored this thing. Even the Champions League we don't score.
Open
How many
play.
set
Forget about Champions League.
No, we
Play,
talk
how many
about open
goals
play
we
goals.
scored this season?
We don't score. How many goals against Sunderland? We scored 2 against Sunderland. So what do they talk about? Say Arsenal now only set piece goals.
No, more of your goals this season in the
Fine.
Premier League.
Now against
Even last
I say as good as the team is, Arsenal go
But
find
I'm
out
not
this
against
season.
that.
And it comes from
I'm
this
not
guy,
against that.
Gabriel.
What we are saying is
But you
that
don't tell Arsenal go big Gabriel. The goal they go take big Gabriel. Now Gabriel one can score the goal from injury.
Arsenal
No,
will
no,
beat Tottenham.
Wow.
Tottenham.
Now
is
it's
like-
never say one to be that.
Tottenham, they on
They
serious.
might-
We know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
the
they
Arsenal is
serious.
the second most unserious club.
No wala.
Well, we believe say their recent coach now, Thomas Frank, go change am. But we waiting I don't see.
Tottenham problem.
No,
Tottenham problem
is-
is foundational.
It is foundational.
That problem is foundational.
I dey tell you.
Tottenham no be coach.
I was thinking when
This
I,
as man you change. That man you change. What do you call him? Board this way. What do you call him? Ratcliffe wey coming.
Yes.
That's what Tottenham need do.
Yes.
That man need come out here for footballing this thing. That's level.
No, he has
He
gone out. He has gone out.
They need okay.
No
No,
sporting director.
they need come out. They need remove. They need separate them.
Wait,
Business and football need separate that. Come out that thing for that people hand because the same thing would happen to Tottenham. Those people not there ready to push that club reach the highest.
Yes.
And this Europa wey dem win, na im come the highest.
Over the years, yes.
but they have been
players.
buying good players.
Yes, over the years.
What do you mean that they don't want?
Buying good play. We dey talk about buying good play. I don't ask
Buying
this
good players does not equal
God.
performance.
Oga, Tottenham, Conte said something. Tottenham no dey pressure their players to deliver.
Yes.
There's no pressure there.
There's no pressure for them to win trophy at the end of the season. But if they do, fine and
Just
good.
like- just
Imagine
like
they won Europa League and sacked the coach that gave it to them.
Who does that?
No, this is not the first time now. Mourinho, you know how this.
Mourinho got to the finals.
Have final to play
had to
it.
play final.
Ah,
They
Moran,
sacked
no.
it.
Sack out.
So that's the
Because-
restructure of the
because-
club.
Of course. Go like your thoughts. Very big game as little as you want to see Tottenham reach. It's a very big game. So like your thoughts for the comment section. Let's talk about it. Of course, quickly, score prediction.
But that game will end 2-1.
2-1.
Yes.
Arsenal.
In favor of Arsenal, yes.
Me saves not 2-1
2-1.
in favor of Arsenal.
Last season, this is the main. January 15, they played. The game ended the same 2-1.
Right.
I want to believe it
Right.
will end the same.
I dey go for 1-0 from a set piece goal. We must go. I need the
So
set
you want
piece.
people we
I
don't
need
play
set
the match.
piece.
We don't play the match
I need
1.5.
I need separate. Go check that ticket. Set piece. You don't know now. You go be like film
Better
like
not
that.
already play the match.
You go be like film like that.
And you want to cut our tickets.
If you don't set piece goal, I go vex. We need set one goal set piece.
Both teams
score,
score.
Dica.
Both teams to score.
All right, I'm going to let you know for comment section of everything you think. Thank you.